Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Delivery almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Good shot for a single. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Batsman losing his concentration there. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. There is a little bit in the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. No ball called. Get ready for the free hit now. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Should be taken, and is taken. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. It's very important as a bowler to make the batsman play. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Oh, that must be out. But the umpire says not out. And he decides not to take the review. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. That's high in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Dead ball signaled by the umpire. Good shot for a single. That's a quick throw, right on top of the stumps. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Good shot for a single. Oh, beats the edge, and the batsman's played all around that one. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. And the batting power play comes to an end. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. That's gone high. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Excellent running between the wickets. That's in the air. Loose shot, and the fielder pulls off with beauty. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. Good shot for a single. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Turned away for a single. That's an excellent throw. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, that's a good connection for the batsman. That's what we call good effort by the fielder. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Missing his line there. Wide signaled. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Good shot for a single. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Long leg in place. Expect some chin music from the bowler. That's high in the air. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Turned away for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Very good running between the wickets. Spinner brought back from the other end. That's gone high. That's dropped. And the ball just slipped through his fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Up in the air. Hasn't timed the ball at all. And the fielder will grab it. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good effort by the fielder. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. That's fiery from the bowler. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Good shot for a single. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Smart bowling, bowling according to the field set. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Batsman losing his concentration there. High in the air. Well placed into the gap, possible too. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Now that looks handsome, it certainly is a huge 6. And deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Last ball coming up. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. End of the first inning. Won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest.